Check out
Darksydephil the Lolcow
in Phil of the Future next.
Yeah. Derek, good luck on your driving test tomorrow.
In Life with Derek.
And then over the years, YouTube just slowly applied this ridiculous AI-powered, copyright-matching, nonsensical formula to all the content. I mean, that's why there's entire streams and playthroughs of mine that are muted or missing. I did a rockathon where I played Rock Band an entire stream. The entire thing is muted on YouTube. You can't watch it. It's completely worthless. Wow. Right? So, I mean, you can't do that crap anymore. It sucks. It's like you had this artistic stuff and it's been lost to time. Like there's no posterity for it because YouTube just erases it all because of greed and money. So, yeah, thank you. First tip of the day, $2. Thank you so very much for that. All right, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. The reason we're all here, money. Of course. You don't think that we're all here just to have fun and enjoy each other's company and play games and laugh. Money. I need money. I need money. All right? So, I hope that you all are enjoying today's show so far. If you are, I would ask if you could please support the content in any way that you see fit. But notably, there are some ways that you can actually support financially. And if you do that, I will give you a shout out. I'll put you on the leaderboard and we will work towards hitting goals for rewards. As you can see, there's a leaderboard at the bottom of your screen that counts things such as subs, memberships, super chats, and the like. And that is cool that people, support my content so much that I make a living doing this. And thank you so much to those who do support the content and allow me to be successful. So, our goal today, $150 as always. We're at 83 out of 90 goals hit. When we hit 90 goals, it will be DSP tries it, shake and go. Okay, so that's the next DSP tries it when we hit 90 support goals. We're at 83 out of 90, so 7 more to go. If we get a big rallying of support in the next 3 days, we could do it this week. But chances are, we probably aren't going to hit 90 goals by the time that Wednesday passes. So probably it's going to be this weekend at some point that we're going to be doing it because we'll hit 90 goals by then. So we'll have to see. But hopefully we will hit all of our goals today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. That'll put us in line to do it within one more goal. So maybe we could do it on Saturday when I return from my days off. Okay? Cool. So thank you in advance to anyone who supports my content. Now remember, today it's Donkey Kong Bonanza continuing. So there are special animations today for Donkey Kong Bonanza. If you either do a $20 tip, a $20 super chat, if you gift 4 subs at once, or if you gift 7 memberships at once, they're all equivalent to around $20 of support. And if you do that, I will play you a special banana-themed animation as well as a sound effect tied with that. I've even been known to play them twice or more in celebration of support. So, please support the stream today. Let's get our first $20 contribution to see some bananas on the stream. All right. Oh, the Rockathon's not muted anymore? Spunkular says he was watching it. It's not muted. Well, that's good news. People were telling me that when they tried to watch the Rockathon that it had been muted and they couldn't watch it anymore. Did I have a version with the music in it? And I was like, I have the raw file somewhere, but it sucks if I re-upload it, they're just going to mute it again anyway. Maybe it got unmuted. Maybe what happened is they unmuted it, but now it's claimed. If that's the case, that's great. At least people can watch it and enjoy it. It's Jasper Kitty Boy. What's going on, Jasper? How are you today, buddy? Okay. So, I guess now, do you want to talk about this thing that I know nothing about? So how about this, guys? You guys tell me what's going on, because a few days ago in chat, I saw people saying something about me having a strike on my channel. Like people were saying, you have a strike. We know about the strike. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not on strike. And then people were like, no, it's a strike on your channel. And I was like, huh? And I just ignored it because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. And now you guys are saying that there's something going on with someone saying that I have a strike. And I want to hear from you guys because you know better than me. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So as people, I'm sure people will explain in a moment. Really? Okay, let's take a look. I don't know anything about this. This is interesting. This is all news to me. I don't know anything about this. You said it's Keemstar's Twitter. It's not Lolcow Live's Twitter. It's Keemstar's Twitter. Let's see. It's nonsense. Dude, Do you guys not understand, like, bait content? Seriously, do you not understand bait content? Here we go. Ready? What's hilarious is I don't think I can even make that face. Let's see. You can tell this is an AI thumbnail. Here we go. Can I even make that face? How do I... I don't think my mouth opens that much. It's obvious AI thumbnail, right? So DSP got a strike and I'm helping him. Do you not see all the question marks? You see these question marks? Whenever you see a question mark like this, it means it's bait. It means all they're going to do on the show is they're going to talk about it. I'm looking at the wrong camera. They're going to talk about it and say, hey, did it happen? Instead of saying, hey, it happened and here's all the evidence and here. It's bait. It's a bait show. They basically have nothing to talk about tonight. So they're bringing up my name to have something to talk about. So why are they saying this? Like, what brought this on? Does anyone know? Like, why are they saying that? Doody Streams says I have a channel strike. Well, we all know that everything that Doody Streams says is 100% factually confirmed and true. There's never been an instance ever where Doody Streams has done something that's false or said something that was untrue about me. Never. Doody has never lied or exaggerated or extrapolated or made something up for personal gain and views. Never. Do you see my point? My point is thus, I said this weeks ago and I'll say it again. This weird vortex revolves around me. I don't create the vortex. I don't control the vortex. I want nothing to do with the vortex. I've disavowed it, right? I want nothing to do with any of this nonsense. But they leech daily off of me. Okay? Every single day. They need me. Without me, there's nothing going on. They have no content. They have no lives. They have no personalities. They have to just basically every day make content out of me. So when I was gone for a week, it was like, oh my God, I'm in the middle of the Sahara and I'm so thirsty and I'm looking everywhere and I can't find a drop of water anywhere. I'm so dehydrated, right? I come back and now all of a sudden it's like, well, now we have to try to hyper focus on this, even though this was almost a month ago now, right? We've already moved on. I'm already back 2-3 weeks. Already kept making great content. Things are great, right? But they're still like hanging on this nonsense that Phil was gone for a week. So what was it? What was the reason? You'll never know because I'm never going to tell you. If one day I so choose to tell you about my personal life and things going on in it that aren't part of all of this, then you'll know. Otherwise, you'll never know. And that's my prerogative to have a private life. I have the ability to do that. And you should respect that. If you don't, you're an obsessed, freakish, mentally broken weirdo who should be committed. Or at very least, seek professional help because you're a danger to yourself and society around you. Okay? It's that simple. If you're hyper-fixated and hyper-focused on someone and you just want to know everything about them, then you're messed up. That's obsession. And that's not normal behavior. Now, there's some people who want that because they get content out of it. If I obsess about Phil, every piece of content I make about him gets views from weirdos and then I make money, right? It's just messed up. Like I said, I really do feel like it's grifting today. It's not like it used to be. There actually used to be legit, like, obsessed people. Now it's just obsession, crazy obsession. All right. Anyway, so in regards to all of this, what's happening is people are trying to figure out, I guess, why I was gone for the week, even though it's none of anyone's business. And I already told you guys, you're not going to hear the answer. There's absolutely nothing going on in any of this regard whatsoever. Okay, nothing. So everything these people are saying is completely falsified and fake and nonsense. Lolcow Live is baiting. There's a bunch of question marks because they actually don't know anything. And all they're going to do is sit there And they're going to talk about, does Phil have a strike? Why do people think he has a strike? Well, let's watch this guy who said it, and let's watch that guy who said it. Now, if he has a strike, what does that mean? How does that affect his channel? How could something be helped? Could we help him if he had a strike? Could he reach out to us? Could we reach out to him? It's going to be a fluff episode of nothing. He didn't reach out to me. So obviously, this isn't anything I even need to be involved in. This is just a bait episode, which is fine. Let them do it. I don't care. I'm not involved in it. But I don't know. None of this is true. None of it whatsoever. I was gone for a week. I came back. I've been making my content regularly again with no problems whatsoever, right? So why is anyone still talking about this? How is it even anyone's business? It's not. But the people who obsess on it, I'm not even talking about it anymore, right? Like we've moved on. But these weirdos can't let it go because this is content for them, right? They're nuts. They're fucking weirdo obsessed freaks. So they need to know. No, you don't. You don't need to know. And you're never going to know. You can make up as much as you want. You're not going to know. That's too bad. Excuse me. Oh, they've done that already. Jay Kuma says, next thing you know, they'll be talking about how you changed Jasper's cat food. They already did. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? You know, I make a passing mention about going to a vet, or that Jasper at one point had some issues with like his urinary tract, so he changed his diet. They talk about that. They literally do. That's not even an exaggeration or a joke. They did talk about that, and they did make it a topic like that was something important, right? Like a cat owner has a cat. The cat has an issue. I just casually mention it in passing on a random stream, and it becomes a big hyper-focused drama controversy for them. Seriously. Yeah, exactly. I'm like their Truman Show. They're just so bizarre. But again, there's some people, okay, who the reason that they do it is because they make bank on it. I mean, 99% of what's said on most of these channels, like Doody, is completely fake. It's 100%, 99% fabricated. It's 1% truth, 99% nonsense, but people don't care. They just want the nonsense. That's all they're looking for is the drama. Of course, everything is always spun into something negative and toxic. They say I do Nazi salutes. I've never done a Nazi salute. They say I wear a Nazi hat. I never worn a Nazi hat. You know, it's all the crap that they make up constantly. I've explained this before. I do not benefit from drama content. I could, and I could be good at it. I could be as good as these guys of ripping other people a new asshole and being mean to people constantly and degrading myself and others. I don't want to make that content. Do you get it? And this year, getting myself out of that drama sphere and focusing solely on the content that I'm working has shown that it can work. And like I said, I'm literally having one of the best years I've ever had in my entire history, this year, 2025, being outside of the drama. I'm getting more consistent people coming by, watching, engaging, and supporting my content. We're hitting goals. We're doing fun marathons. Everything is working. There's a few bumps in the road here or there, but for the most part, this has been a truly successful year. There's been a burst of positivity and support here on the streams. There you go. Are you happy now that I made a reference? A big burst, and I'm happy for it, okay? So, yeah, it's been great, and I have no complaints. That's what I mean. I don't want to be pulled into the drama sphere. You know, I know for a fact there's people that want me involved. I'm not. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. There's no reason for me to. Again, when I do that, I'm not appealing to my core audience who's supporting me and making me successful. In fact, I'm turning them off. When I was going head first into drama with Kino Casino, my fans were contacting me behind the scenes saying, if you keep going this way, we're going to leave. But I don't want to be that. I have no aspirations to be that. Okay? I don't want to. I don't want to blow up to be a million sub YouTuber, but all I do is toxic content. I don't. I'd much rather be a smaller time guy and be successful at the level I'm at and maintain and maybe have a little bit of organic growth from time to time, but I'm okay with that. But some people aren't. It's never enough for them. So by any means necessary, step on anyone's neck to get ahead. That's how they are. I've never been like that. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway, things are good right now with me. This has been one of the best years ever. I don't care. I literally have not heard a single word out of the mouths of Kino Casino, Review Tech, or anyone since then. I pay no attention to any of it. So here we are 4 months later. I couldn't be happier to be out of the loop of all this bullshit, right? I love it. I love the fact that I'm out of it and I'm having a good time with everything. When I get involved in drama, there is an audience for it, but it's not my audience. You get it? Listen, either you go all in with drama and you abandon everything you've done for the last 17 years and you just become this Lolcow on the internet, but you can bank your Lolcow status and become rich, or you give up completely on the drama stuff and you just do what you've been doing. I choose to do what I've been doing. I think it's more positive. I think it's better content for the internet. I think it hurts less people. Honestly, I don't think my content hurts any people. Right? I don't think so. This content that I make now, just chilling with you guys and talking about games and stuff, this doesn't hurt anyone. This is innocent, fun content that is digestible and, you know, it's not harmful in any way. $2 super chat. You literally are a good gamer. It's all about the money. Well, yeah, now the only way that they can make me look bad at games is to literally take one clip out of context, out of an entire playthrough, and act like that's representative of the entire playthrough, right? It's take my Doom, the Dark Ages playthrough, and only take the moment where you're in a room full of explosive barrels and act like that's the entire playthrough, even though that's the one moment you can't play the game like crazy adrenaline-filled Doom, because if you do, the barrels explode and you instantly die. But say that's my whole playthrough, right? Take the one clip from Donkey Kong Bonanza where I've had difficulty, which was me trying to surf on a piece of ground over this challenging area where you have to jump over thorns and stuff. I failed at it for like 10 minutes. So take that one clip, even though the insane rest of the game I've just been coasting through. Not a lick of challenge. Everything's been insanely piss easy. And I've been saying the entire playthrough, this game's just way too easy. I think it should be harder. Take the one moment where I had difficulty, make it a meme and say, oh, that was his whole playthrough. See, he sucks. But it's not fair. It's not a fair representation. That's not true at all. You've literally misrepresented on purpose to create the meme. They don't care. They benefit from it. They get views, they profit. So why do they care? And they know that DSP is resilient and can't be hurt by this shit. You know, I made a fucking titanium here and nothing's going to bring me down. So why do they, you know what I mean? Like, well, who cares? Just keep making fun of him. It just always works, right? Oh no, not people on the internet. Oh, who gives a fuck what these morons say on the internet? Phil, don't you know there's another thing going viral on social media? What the fuck do I care? I'm sitting here making a great living, having a great time. What the fuck do I care about a bunch of morons on the internet? They're the ones who are sitting there grinding away at meaningless jobs, shitty situations. Why do you think they need to make the memes and laugh at them? Because it makes them feel better about themselves and their own miserable existences. I don't sit around making fun of people all day. I don't have to, because I have a good life. Get it? Who gives a shit about the internet? You'd have to be dumb. Thank you guys for the early support. So we're a third of the way to the goal. Guys, for sure, let's hit the goal. Let's keep that momentum going. Please, let's hit that goal today. If you're here and you enjoy the stream, please support it in some way. Notably, it would be great to get some Kick support. Today is actually the last day for Kick support to count for the week for me, because the way it works, it cuts off like Tuesday morning. So today, to get some support would be amazing. Please support the stream on Kick. Get some subs over there. All right? I'll be right back in just a moment, and then we'll get started.
Hey, don't go away. Life with Derek is next.
Then I can't like unfuck her sister. And sister.
So, but why is it in my forum? It has nothing to do with it.